Hello! Welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Shiki episode 12. So, last episode, let's see. We were focusing on this old woman, the one we saw a few episodes ago that was saying that it was the new family that moved in that is causing all of these, like, deaths. She has pretty much called it since then that they are the Risen, which she is correct. So she is going around town trying to tell everybody what is going on, but nobody really wants to listen because they think she's just some crazy old lady who's running around screaming about the Risen. And technically, everything but the crazy part seems to be true. Although she does seem to be a little, but not too much. Everybody's a little crazy. And she ends up gathering a mob. Sort of. Basically, she said that she would go and prove that they are the Risen. So everybody starts following her, and she goes to the doctor and is telling him, you know that they're the Risen, and you won't say anything, and this and that. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just hoping this isn't an epidemic, and I'm doing my best to try to help everybody. But she's not believing it, and she's all, okay, well, I'm going to go up to the mansion and show all of you right now that they are the Risen. So she's over there, and she's banging on the door, or I should say the gate, to be let in so that she can, show that they're the Risen and all that. Although that's not what she's saying. But she's definitely banging on the gate, that big door in the front. And what's the guy's name? Tatsumi? Is that his name? Yeah, Tatsumi. Surprised I remembered that. Tatsumi and the husband show up outside, basically kind of disproving what she's saying because they're out in the sun and the Risen are supposed to be dying in the sun, but that's not what's happening here. And so she tries using a talisman, a seal on the guy, and he's just like, what is this? What are you doing? And then she's asking, where are your wife and daughter? And he's like, they're up there. They have a rare condition that makes it so that their skin can't handle the sun, which is actually a real thing. I remember there was a whole movie about that, about a family that had two kids that had that disease or whatever it is. But anyway, so everything that she's saying is basically being refuted. And then the doctor who's there with them is like, would you mind if I did a little examination of you just to see that you're actually alive? I think that would calm her down. And he's like, okay, sure. So the doctor walks over, checks his pulse, and does all the little checkups, like what you would do for a checkup, but not everything. Just to make sure his pulse is going, he's not cold to the touch and stuff like that. And then when it finally concludes, he's like, yeah, he's alive. So I don't know what you're going on about. And she ends up going back to her house with her daughter, who's doesn't believe her at all, and basically the same with the rest of the town. But she has stated that she is going to save the town. Then you get somebody at the door yelling that the Risen are taking somebody, so she grabs whatever her little religious thing is with the paper on the end of it. I don't know what it's called. I'm sorry. She grabs that and runs out there to go and help. And then, as the lady that called her is leaving, the daughter notices that she has a smirk on her face. So basically, they're using this opportunity, since nobody believes her, to take her out. Because they want to get rid of everybody who knows about them. And she really doesn't know 100%, because she hasn't actually seen it. But she knows. So they want to get rid of her. And that's where it left off. So we're probably going to pick up right where that ended. And we'll see how she either gets killed or survives or something. Like maybe the doctor will come out and help. I don't know. He seemed pretty adamant on trying to keep everybody calm and not think that the Risen are around. But I don't think he wants anybody else to die. So, you know. Anyway. Video is going to be located over here. And the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1.